Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Luffy Murdoch here, and wow, I thought last week's episode was really good, but this one, episode 5 of season 2, just went from like 100 to like 1,000. It was absolutely crazy, this episode. I'm definitely going to watch this after I record this and get all the pictures and stuff for the thumbnail and everything. I'm going to go back straight and watch it again. It was that good of an episode. Um, so yeah, if you haven't watched it yourself, please stop the video and then go and watch it yourself. It's absolutely incredible, and it just blows you away. Like honestly, yeah, Bones are must be on psychedelics while making this and the animation for this because it's absolutely mind blowing. I'm not sure how it is in the manga. Because even though unfortunately Mob Psycho 100 the manga has ended, I'm going to totally get start collecting that once I get the money for just get money in general. But yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. This this episode. And so yeah, we start off the episode with Mob because the dude Minagi puts him into his world where he doesn't have superpowers. Oh, that's what's implied anyway. I don't really get what's going on, Tasia, but most part of it doesn't really matter, Tasia. But yeah, just shows his life without any superpowers and stuff, and pretty much people are just treating him like trash, bullying him, treating him like the lowest piece of garbage in the world, and he's just so alone. He doesn't know what he's done or anything like that, and just sadness. And the new girl, the girl that the guy was taking over his body, or the guy or girl who got her body taken over by the sidekick. More, I can't say his name, but you know what I mean. The dark sidekick, basically just bullies the hell. Or she's introduced as a new girl in school, as Mob just gets bullied the hell out of. It's just so depressing and sad to see, because if he didn't have his powers, he'll be sorry, pardon me, he would be just bullied and cornered into oblivion. But I do argue that because of his powers, he can't really show emotion or anything, otherwise goes out of control. That wouldn't happen if he didn't have his powers and he was allowed to be who he is freely. It would have turned out to be someone completely different. I might be wrong on that. I might have to double check what I'm thinking and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's basically what we're going with now. Basically, even his brother just doesn't notice him, doesn't really care about him or anything. He's just a nobody, and he just gets punched down, beaten down into the dirt, and it's made to feel like crap. I don't exactly never went through that myself, but I can understand it. Damn, whew. One, the reader must the creator must feel like a massive outcast in school, whatever, because it's just it's very specific emotions and stuff. Just don't get that out of nowhere and stuff. And it's just so sad to see him Mob just being treated like dirt. But hopefully, luckily that's not the case, and he has loads of people around him, the fitness club and the scam artist and Dimple, to basically help him out through everything and that sort of thing. So yeah, then basically the girl starts to come up to him and in loads of boys to attack him, and then she gets one of the dudes comes up to punches Mob, and doesn't understand what she's doing. She's saying stuff "Oh, he's paying the cat and stuff and looking after it," and he was saying stuff. I can't remember what she said, but she's throwing the cat along with Mob, and that's not cool. Leave him alone and that sort of thing. Just being absolute pure evil, bitch basically. And so yeah, and then he gets punched, and then he just goes absolutely mad, and like starts like does his psychic powers, like they lie down on the floor, like she's scared of him, and like he's saying stuff like, "What do I ever do to you? Not a damn single thing I could think of." And then some dude like comes up with a book and smacks him across the back of the head, and yeah, just like he starts going mad. Luckily, Dimple comes out. Like, because I scanned my eyes and Dimple were talking about it. Because Dimple's still in Mob's body. Because this is all going in the girl's mind. But Dimple goes into Mob's body. And Mob goes into the girl's body and talks to Mob. And basically says, like, cut out of it. Like, oh, you're falling for this fake illusion. And I also forgot, just mentioned earlier, that the dude, like, mentions, like, oh, it was a good sidekick at first, but then he started, but then his mum falling ill, and he started killing people for the mafia so he can get some money. But then eventually, his mum died anyway, and I think he must have got found it out or something, and then he then he got hanged, and then he just turned into an evil spirit, and he started going into different bodies and that sort of thing. And oh wow, the game's like skipping stuff again. Sorry, the gameplay for Steve is like skipping clips and stuff. I do apologise about that. It wasn't nothing important anyway. But anyway, and so yeah, like it's just like this reason why he's turned evil, and why he's a bit of a prick and stuff, basically. And it just goes into all out war. Like Dimple, like it was Mob versus him, and they go into like a psychotic war. And like here's the weird thing, like they have like unlimited freedom. I think that's what one was like projecting. So he like he go creatively go mad, and boy did Bones go mad with this like animation and like just what we saw and stuff. Like I said, I haven't read the manga, which I want to anyway, but yeah, we just get like loads of like psychedelic stuff, like the city's destroyed, and like Dimple's not making a big deal out of it or anything. It's just weird, mad. So yeah, and like just like Mob like just has this wicked look to him. He has red eyes. I think he had this in the previous season, but I haven't seen the previous season. I'm gonna have to go watch it once season 2's done, and just binge watch the whole thing through and through. It's probably I think this season's like 12 episodes as well, so it'd be good to binge watch all of that. And just like it's weird, amazing, like just looks absolutely so cool. Like this is honestly one of the best episodes of anime I've ever watched. I can't wait to watch it again after this review is recorded. And yeah, Mob. I'm not really talk about it too much, as we can't really talk about it because you don't know you just don't know what's going on and stuff. Well, you do know what's going on, but it's just so much to talk about. Like if I were to go through every scene and stuff in this episode, like it'd be like 45 minutes. It's just better off going and watching it yourself. And yeah, this is generally one of the best episodes of anime ever watched. Basically, Mob gains consciousness after he wins, and the evil sidekick says he wants to look after him in a while, and this random person grabs the spirit grabs him into this like little box thing, or little tube like box thing, and contains him and says, "I'll be seeing you around, Mob." And so yeah, like absolutely mad things, and just like I don't know, like the Promised Neverland has good animation and stuff, but Mob Psycho 100 is just on a totally different level. Like it's just two completely different things. It's really hard to compare. Would I say Mob, or it's just here's the thing, like, and currently for some reason you're watching this like later down the line, like you'll be thinking to yourself like. We're both on episode 4 on Promised Neverland and episode 5 on Mob Psycho 100, and at this point there's two completely different things. It's not really fair to compare them, but I don't know, I can't really give you an answer honestly. Like story, I don't know. It's hard to explain, guys. Like, it's too neck and neck. Like, I've never been able to decide which is better at this point. Like, I've been pretty good at deciding what's good and what's better or what have you not. But at the end of the day, this is good. Like, this is good. This is good stuff. Like, watch both of them. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be doing more Psycho 100 reviews and that stuff. Sorry, this episode was a bit late. My sleeping pattern's ruined. Anyway, see you next time. Peace.